Sir Alex, nobody I think would have expected that result, and it wasn't really a Manchester United performance for parts of the game.
Well, I agree with you. We didn't expect that. The pitch was heavy, didn't suit our play. The second half, at least, we did something about the game, and at 2-2 I thought we'd go and win it. The third goal was a killer for us. It was a bad defensive error. We should have done better with that.
Defensively, it seemed to be the area that you were having most problems today.
We're having problems with all the four central defenders out at the moment, so we miss the craft and experience of Michael Carrick in the middle of the pitch. So the midfield we played today was really makeshift in terms of Ji-Sung Park. He's not a centre midfield player, and Rafa is not a centre midfield player. So that's what we had to do in terms of giving us a proper foot in the game. But you miss those players in the middle of the pitch, and Ryan Giggs' experience, of course.
And the third goal, as you say, was sort of the crucial one.
Yeah.
A central defender wins a header, then he wins another header. It just needed a bit more sort of physical imposition from your boys.
Well, I think, as I say, it was a bad one for us to lose. We didn't expect that. We don't expect to lose these kind of goals. I thought the first penalty kick, you see that every day. Players jostling the penalty box. You never get a penalty kick given, and that was to be summed up Mike Rodin's performance, really.
When Berbatov scored the first so quickly after the second, and then 10 minutes later it's 2-2, I think there's 75,000 people here, including the Blackburn contingent probably, expecting you to win.
I did so myself. I thought it was great coming back from 2 goals down, and 2 good goals by Berbatov, and it looked as if the momentum was with us. But that third goal was a killer for us.
I was going to say happy birthday, but I hope you managed to do something tonight to cheer you up. Thank you. Steve, what a brilliant end to the year for you. I mean, Anfield was sort of unexpected outside the club. This is almost cataclysmic.
Yeah, well, I think, we've certainly built on what we've done at Anfield, and, a very similar side with the age of the team, probably even a little bit younger today. But for guys like, Grant Hanley and Adam Henley and Jason Lowe and Josh Morris, all the lads came through the academy. And then Matt Bunn's been very patient as well. He just came into the side. For those guys to come in, and not only today but also at Anfield, to come to places like this and intimidating environments, play the way we did and play with courage, and even when we felt as though it might have been slipping away, and United had the momentum to come back again and nick it at the end. The young players, together with the senior players like Chris Samba today, was awesome. Yakubu's fantastic. Morten Pedersen giving information to the young guys. They can all take credit in different ways, but I'm delighted for the lads inside the dressing room.
The penalty that got you in front, Sir Alex has said, you see that all the time, and a penalty's not often given. I felt, having given one, he could have given another couple.
Yeah, I certainly think after the penalty there was probably a clearer shout, but sometimes you don't get them, and sometimes you do. I certainly felt as though there was contact, and we've been the wrong side of a couple of decisions, earlier on in the season, and you just hope that it always evens itself out. But that aside, I think the way we played, when we did get possession, we tried to pass our way out of defence. We were certainly limited to the amount of times we had clear-cut chances, but we've learned from the game we played at Sunderland where we tried to just defend the lead and sat in and lash the ball away and invite pressure on. I felt today we built ourselves up the pitch and played ourselves up the pitch into some decent positions, albeit that there were few.
Just before the third goal, which obviously Grant Hanley scored, about 10 minutes before that there was an occasion when he got inside their penalty area. I don't think the ball came to him, but I remember thinking at the time, it's great that at 2-2 with 15-20 minutes to go, the centre-half's still willing to get there. Yeah. And then, of course, he got his reward. Yeah,
he got his reward, and I think for Grant, it's been tough for him because, we've got some very good defenders, and obviously they're out at the moment, and Grant, certainly as a young player, is getting better. When he plays with Chris Samba, and game on game for him, he's getting confidence, he's getting a partnership, and for him to throw himself up front, and not only get the goal, but he got the first header as well. So he's made the first header, then he's pushed on to get the second header, and as you say earlier on, and he'd pushed himself into the box. We were still sending bodies forward because we felt as though the best form of defence was to try and attack and pin United back.
I'll take you back to that minute when Yakubu scored his second goal and then Berbatov scored straight from the kick-off. Would you have been happier almost at 1-0 in front of a very quiet Old Trafford than at 2-1 in front of a very noisy Old Trafford?
Yeah, I would certainly agree with that because we know over the years, what the United fans do when they get behind the United side and they get on the front foot, and it's almost like, it's very intimidating. Naturally, the team gets pinned back. So I would certainly echo that. a quiet Old Trafford, which we certainly done in the first half. It's probably better to play against than a noisy one.
It's been a year, Steve, since you took over, and it's been a sort of tumultuous year for the club and for you personally. How do you feel now when you get a result like this? Do you feel it's a sort of vindication of what you're trying to do?
Well, I think first of all, it's a transition period for the club. With the new owners. Obviously I'm new to it. I'm not new to the club, but I'm new to this position. We've got a lot of young players we're trying to integrate into the side. There's been a lot of changes on the personnel. So, it's certainly a transition period for the club, but we feel as though we can come through it. We can come through it and be stronger as a club, with certainly the backbone of the side being developed and bringing through the young players. And you've got 6 players that are out there today that all played in the Reserve Cup final or semi-final out here, a few months ago, or 6 months ago I think it was. So we're developing players, and I think that's going to be the backbone of our club for years to come.
Have a good 2012. Thanks, Steve.
Thanks very much.
Thank you very much. Grant, congratulations. What a fantastic end to the year for Blackburn Rovers.
It's a great result today. The boys worked hard. I think we've got our organisation right and the shape right, and I think the end up we probably deserved the result.
You'll often see in that situation, I'm talking about your goal here, you'll often see a free kick given to the goalkeeper. See it again. I don't think there's a foul there. You just wanted it a bit more than he did.
Well, I never knew he was coming. I just attacked the ball. So, like you say, I need to see it back again. But I just attacked the ball and lucky enough I went in. It's
fantastic to go 2-0 up here at Old Trafford. Not many sides do that. And then for it to so quickly go back to 2-2, how are you feeling then?
We've been in that situation a few times this year when we went up and then got pegged back again. But I think the boys just kept working hard, and lucky enough for us, the result went our way in the end.
You're surrounded by kids in this team. I mean, so many kids in this side at the moment. It's an extraordinary result at any time, but when there's so many teenagers around, it's even better.
Well, it's good for the young boys because it puts you under pressure early, makes you grow up quickly. So, and the boys are up to the task. So, and you've seen the day, they put a great effort in, and like I said, I think they deserve this result in the end. And
there's been some really, really tough times this season, so this has been due, really.
Well, all season our performances have been brilliant. Just been a bit unlucky with results. So, and we've always said that luck has to change sometime. In the last 2 games you've seen, we've got positive results.
I'll let you go. Well done. Thank you very much.
Thank you.